Oilers head coach Ken Hitchcock talked about fits and starts after the Oilers win over the Buffalo Sabres, a 7-2 win. But the Oilers are winning one, losing one. They're not getting any traction. They haven't for the last month, and here we are heading into a few more games before the All-Star break. What does this team need to do? They need to find some consistency.
Yeah, that's what happens with the middle of the pack teams, and especially the Oilers. We've been seeing it, not only this year, but for about the last 12 years, where they'll win a game or two, suddenly for some reason get comfortable, and then just slide into complacency, lose badly a game or two, get embarrassed, and they seem to play their best hockey when you light a bit of a fire under them. So that's sort of the pattern that we've had over the last few years. I don't know if it'll change. It'll have to if they're going to make the playoffs, but we'll have to wait and see because we haven't seen it yet.
Well, if you're going to have all those teams jammed together trying for a couple of wild card spots, I don't think you're going to be getting 95 points this year. I think 90 might be good enough. But if you're going to win one, lose one, they're only going to get 82 points, not 90. So eventually they're going to have to put some winning streak together. And, I mean, looking at the schedule, this was the perfect opportunity to do it. All the games are at home except the Vancouver road game. And a lot of teams you wouldn't consider Stanley Cup contenders, Arizonas and Buffaloes and Carolinas and Detroits and such. So if they're ever going to put anything together, it's now. And if they don't, we may be talking about the same thing in March. They're kind of in it, but they have, there's no separation to guarantee they're a wild card spot.
And I guess if there is a saving grace right now, is that the teams that are in the hunt with the Oilers for those wild card spots are in the same boat. They're not getting traction at this moment either, but you'd like to think that at some point in time, one or two of these teams at least are going to be putting a string of wins together, and of course, the Oilers want to be one of those teams. Yeah,
it's going to happen. The entire division, or the entire wild card race, can't be a whole bunch of teams losing 8 out of every 10 games. A couple of those teams are going to get hot and they're going to pull away. So if you're not one of the teams that pulls away, you're going to leave yourself in a position where you have to catch them from behind late in the season. And I wouldn't want to be in that spot when you haven't put any consistency together through the entire season, calling on yourself to sort of go 8-2 down the stretch to catch somebody from behind. That's a tall order. I mean, it's a sprint to the finish, and it starts right now. I think the Oilers have to get it going right now and be one of the teams that pulls away.
And has been pointed out, the teams behind the Oilers now are starting to creep up on them as well, including St. Louis, who've been dead in the water 3 weeks ago, but they just keep winning a few more games than they're losing, and suddenly they're in the mix as well. There's 4 teams tied with 47, but this is the one year in the NHL where there's clearly not the worst team in the league. There usually is one team that's 15 points below everybody else, and you say, oh, that's the worst team for sure. And it's often been Buffalo. This year, even the bad teams still have 41, 42 points, and some of the better teams got 47. They're 500 teams, so there's not no separation at all from worst to wild card race